Okay. I don't think you can even chat in that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to him.
Now everybody's gone.
Oh my god.
Everybody's gone.
Why would you refresh?
I thought you could refresh.
No, of course you can't refresh. That's why I was giving you a warning.
You're the IT person here. You just let me hit the refresh.
I told you to just do this. You did not want to listen.
All right, guys. Hopefully you're back with us here now. Sorry about that. Hi, Jim.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to.
You didn't hit the wrong button. you hit the button that you wanted to hit.
You didn't tell me which button to hit. All right,
no,
let's put the like. Let's hit the like button on this one now. I just ruined this whole stream for us.
So there were some.
We had questions. Well, they're not even here to hear their answers now.
That's right.
As always, right again. Oh, Ralph was in there. I just ruined this whole night for us. All right, let's give it a few minutes to see if everybody comes back. Oh, I see some people coming back now. I think, hopefully. If you guys come into there's Greg Merson in the chat. What's up, Greg? We screwed this up the first time, and now we're back in this time, and now we're good. Hopefully. What's up, Ralph? How you doing, buddy? I can't check my text, Anthony, because
yes, you can.
Okay.
I saw it pop up here.
Is everyone back with us? All right. That's awesome, Anthony.
Okay.
All right. Is everyone back?
Okay.
Later, Greg. Good night.
See you soon, mate.
Sweet.
Bye, Greg.
All right. So if you guys have questions, throw them in the chat. Sorry for this awful start to the live stream. How was your alone experience?
Awkward.
What did you do?
I just talked.
All right. Would you have questions here that we answer?
All right. Let's see. So I was saying, Wild Deuces said it's easy to cut. He's been doing his own, and I said I cut your hair once already. You just wouldn't let me do the top of it.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so wild.
Right.
Dre Dugan said, "How are you guys dealing with the quarantine?
How are you doing?"
And he said, "Are you at each other's necks yet?" No, because quarantine is really the same way that we were living before quarantine.
True.
So this is easy peasy for us.
Yeah.
The kids are getting on my nerves a little bit, but they get on my nerves whether they're in school or not. So that's nothing new, really.
Right.
What are you doing?
I want to delete the first stream if I can do that. 10 diamonds. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Ralph. I know this hair looks great. It's beautiful.
No, it doesn't.
It's beautiful hair.
It's atrocious.
All right, let me see if I can delete this first stream.
Wild Deuce cut his wife's hair.
Ooh, I'm not cutting your hair.
No, I don't want you to.
I'll try to cut it if you want me to, but I don't think you really want that to happen.
I do not want you to cut my hair.
So we're going to delete this one.
Okay, and then we're all caught up.
All right. So if you guys have anything that you'd like to talk about tonight, please add to the chat. We've been running out of topics to talk about somehow, which led to the podcast coming out on Wednesday, how did you feel about the podcast that came out on Wednesday, Jody?
That was a real shit show.
It really was. We talked about all kinds of random nonsense. Rick, welcome back. Sorry about that. Sorry about the problem there. You think I should grow a mustache, Anthony?
No. This thing is plenty good enough. We don't need any mustaches.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe just the stash, like the handlebars.
You do this often as a joke when you're shaving.
Yeah.
You'll call me in and say, "What do you think?" 13 years of that hasn't gotten old at all.
No, my dad always used to do that. So I think it's just in my DNA.
Okay. See, my dad always had a mustache.
I don't know if you can. So Anthony wants a sample of the death stare, but in order to get the actual death stare, I feel like I need to say something.
Oh, I'm sure that you'll accomplish the goal.
What, of getting a death stare?
Yes, you'll get to see the real thing tonight.
So Anthony is referring to the death stare that I received probably 6 times during the recording of the podcast that came out on Wednesday, which came out, what's that, yesterday, in which we talked about all kinds of random topics. We talked about Portugal somehow. I don't even know how that came up.
Because you said we could move there.
Jim is 50% Portuguese, apparently.
Nice.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't. How would I know that?
I don't know. Maybe he just shared that with you. Greg, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. We are doing well. How you doing?
Hello.
You doing good?
I'm good.
Greg, I hope you're doing well. I got your Facebook message and I sent you one back. I don't know if you saw that or not, but appreciated you reaching out and everything. And yeah, who wants a mustache ride? That's a famous quote from Super Troopers, which you should watch soon.
I'm good. I'll pass.
I feel like our crew of people has gotten lower over the course of the quarantine. I don't know if people are just getting tired of us talking about nonsense.
Yeah, only 6 people here.
Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at. Maybe because I screwed up the thing. Maybe because we're late. I don't know.
I can't help but yawn. You know, I'm tired.
All right, so now we have 9 people. So maybe
10.
maybe they're starting to filter in.
Okay.
If you guys are here, sorry about all the delay. Sorry about all the screw ups. And hit the thumbs up button so that maybe more people join in with our crew here. If you guys are just joining us for the night, please say so in the chat. Say what's up, ask a question, get involved in the conversation. This is a communal experience. Right?
Yes, I'm more laughing at Anthony.
Where's 4 inches for your booty? I don't know where 4 inches for your booty is, Luke. I don't know where he is right now, but I'm assuming he's just like hanging out, having some Kaiser schmarm. But he might be like the type of guy who is like what's it called? Beetlejuice, right?
Oh, you say
his name and he pops up.
Hi, Tom.
Wait, where's Tom?
Right here, Big Tom.
Oh, Tom is right there. Hey, Tom. Yeah, no worries. 10 diamonds, 10 diamonds. We know you're an essential employee. You're out there working hard, and that's awesome. And hopefully you're hanging in there throughout the tough times. Ralph is playing some poker bros while watching this. What's up? I can't read what that says. Mana car? Is that right?
Like that. 1, 2, 3, yep.
How's it going, Mana car? Welcome in. If you have a question, feel free to say. I can't talk. Feel free to throw your question in the chat, and appreciate you joining us here. Kaiser Smart for your booty. Yeah, it's all good that you're late, Tom. We had a little bit of a hiccup in the beginning there, but we're ready to go now. Put your 9 inches down on that like button. You know, get some more people in here.
Jesus.
And of course, yeah, Greg. Anytime, I'm always up for responding to messages. So anytime you want to chat, just shoot me a message.
You can probably stop screaming.
Sorry. Eric, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well up in Canada. And 10 times 10 times put in 78 hours last week. That's a lengthy week. Okay, so Monocar said, met you guys at the Black Bear in Hoboken. You guys were so nice. Big fan. Okay, it was awesome. What was your name, Mana? Your real name. Unless your real name is Mana, then that's cool too. Eric dropped a little French for us. It was bonsoir, content de vous. I think that's how you say it, right? Is that how you say it?
Oh my God. I don't know.
No worries, Tom. All good missing the last week. Ralph said, when do you think ACM Park's going to open up? I would say my thought would be the earliest would be July, but I would say it's probably more like August, but I honestly have no idea. I'm just talking kind of at my ass completely. All right, let's see. What else we got? Anthony tried to hit the like button, but he came up in his shirt. Jim said, you're luminescent this evening. And I'm blank. Fill in the blank.
Is it shit? You deserve that for all the stuff on the podcast and then for your ridiculous hair.
True. Chris, hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Chris.
Good to see you too. Hopefully we do get to meet up again in person. We are doing well. Hope you are doing well as well. See, look, Eric said exactly. I have a perfect French accent. I'm basically French.
Okay.
Greg said, down to 3 last night. We chopped. Didn't want to, but didn't want to be the bad guy. Do I chop? It depends on the circumstances. Usually, for me, it depends more on how long I've been playing. If I just don't feel like playing anymore, more so than anything, honestly, because I always want to try to play for the win. But I mean, if you're going for like a pure monetary standpoint, it's going to depend a lot on your opponents and what the chop offering is. So yeah, it's like that comes down to a bunch of different things. There have been tournaments where I did chop in. There's other tournaments that I ended up not getting to chop in. So it just depends on the circumstances, I guess. 10 times said the casino is opening in 3 days in Oklahoma.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like the whole thing, everything, or just certain parts of it?
What's up, Jason? How's it going, buddy? Hope you are doing well. We are safe. Cam is Cam queen of the castle right now?
Cam's a pain. I love her, but she's a pain.
Hopefully she's not outside the door listening right now. She's something. She I don't even know how to describe her other than she's something. She
is something.
She shifts the dynamic of everything.
Yes, she does.
I don't know. That's all I can say. So today's the last day of April, Jody.
It is.
That means the month's over, meaning so this actually goes well with the question that Monomonocar asked, do you still play PokerStars in Jersey? What is your screen name? Yes, I do. I play on PokerStars and Borgata WSOP. And so that's her again. There she is. You want to try to handle this now?
Okay.
So for the month of April, I played 190 hours for the month, which is actually the least amount of hours I played so far this year. The other months I've been around 195 to 205. And I also played the most hands I played in a month because there was so much more action. I played around, I believe it ended up being a little over 50,000 hands, almost all PLO, obviously, and then a little bit of heads up, no limit. And did we freeze here? Are we all good? Or is just nobody chatting while I'm just talking about poker here? Let me just bring this up over here. Let me know if I'm frozen. But anyway, okay, we're good. It's just me talking. Month went really well overall. Like I said, I played a little over 50,000 hands, and yeah, it was a great month. My screen name on PokerStars is La Jolla Oboya, LAJOLLA OBOYA. So yeah, it was a good month. I took one day off, which was on Easter, mostly because Galfon, it was the last day of the Galfon challenge. And I wanted to watch that and also just needed a day off in there anyway. So took that day off and now we're on to the next month. So we will get back to it tomorrow, back to the grind. Averaging, 6-7 hours a day, basically. So 190 hours, about a little over 6 hours a day of grinding. It's been fun. I mean, the action has just been really ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure it's that way on Poker Bros as well, and like all these other sites. With the New Jersey sites, there's just obviously picking up a ton of action, and it's mostly like 2-5. The vast majority of my hands were 2-5, but there has been some higher stakes action. I had a little bit of 10-25 lately going and 25-50. And I'm going to start playing a little more at night too as well. So Tom said he always shops with 2 or 3, don't like playing heads up. See, I'm the opposite. I want to play heads up. I want to win, Jim said we left and killed the conversation. True. Yeah, Chris, it's unfortunate that all states don't have legal online poker. I'm sure eventually we're going to get there. It's just going to take a while. Yeah, man, 10 times, I'm sure with, working that many hours, it's not going to leave a lot of free time for you. Yeah, Ralph. So if I could, honestly, right now, you said only 6 hours a day. If I could, but I'm also not taking any days off, and I'm also playing a lot of hands. But more so if I didn't have family here, if I didn't have, help the kids with schoolwork and all that other stuff, I would be just grinding nonstop. I basically have to force myself to quit every day because I need to do other things and help out with the family and spend time with them and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this was the least amount I played. So 190 hours over 30 days. If you average that out, I took one day off, so it was over 29 days. It ends up being like 6.5 hours, whatever. What's your take on the Galfon challenge? I really enjoy it. What's up, Wixie man? Hope you're doing well. I love the Galfon challenge. It's so much fun to watch. That day when he played the last match against Venny VD, I was on the edge of my seat, like yelling and screaming, because Galfon's always kind of been like a poker hero of mine. So I've learned so much from watching his videos and just trying to follow an example that he sets of how to handle yourself, and just watching watching him win like that was just insane. And then honestly, the videos, the match so far that he's played against Bill Perkins, where you can see his cards, I get way more from that than anything else that I could ever study. Just trying to think about why he's doing what he's doing and hear him talk about why he's doing what he's doing. So valuable, and especially for me, I'm trying to play a lot more. I play a lot of heads up PLO and shorthanded PLO, so getting as much from that as I possibly can. So I love the challenge. I watched today, seeing him crush, and if you can see how it goes in PLO. If you're running on a heater like that and you're a good player, it's tough to beat. Yeah, Ross said every second I get, I'm on bros. I get it. Jason said, glad to hear. Take care of each other. Good luck online with all these extra donkeys. Take care, Jason. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And Greg said, last thing we have a bet. You mow your own grass. I do not mow my own grass. We have guys that come and cut it here. I am very not good with doing things like that. Well, not necessarily just doing things like that, but if I can pay somebody $40 to do it and not have to spend an hour doing it, whatever it takes, then I would always just spend $40 to do it. If it was like $300 for them to cut my grass, that's probably where I'd draw the line and do it myself. Yeah, Wixie said, been watching Perkins bluff him a lot. Yeah, it's really cool to see both streams going with both cards up. It's really cool. Rick said, wonder if PA and NJ will join on PokerStars in the near future. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care about that right now for me. I kind of like the way the system's set up for me right now with the New Jersey only player pool. Now, for tournaments, people who play tournaments, they are going to want to have player pools that are combined. But for me, I don't really care about it. You got Jim and Michael both asked how many tables at a time. So what happens is that during the day when I play, I often can't get a lot of action at PLO. So it's usually 2 or 3 tables. Whereas I played a night session last night and I was seven tabling most of the time. So my plan is to try to get in at least 2 or 3 hours at night now where I can get 6 or 7 tables at a time of 2-5 and higher going. But overall for the month, my multi-table average was 4. So over the course of the month, my average ended up being about 4. Yeah, Galfon is awesome at PLO. Yeah, the drama was just ridiculous. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't think it was on purpose, but it was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, agree with you, Chris. I mean, that hand, the last hand that to hit that 10 on the river was pretty crazy. Poor Jody in the chat saying this kid's brutal. Andrew sneezing his sleep. How do I keep track of 7 tables? Well, here's the thing. When I was playing No Limit, I was playing up to 15 tables. So it's just something you get used to. You practice with it. And the problem is that when you go, one of the biggest problems that I have from like a standpoint today, so last night I played 7 tables. Then today, there's many times where I was just playing 2 tables and it was like 1 table of 1-2 and 1 table 2-5. Whereas last night I was playing 7 tables and it was 5 2-5s, a 5-10, and a 10-25. And when you go back down to playing that, it's very easy to get bored playing 2 tables and like get off your game or whatever. So that's definitely something that you have to consistently work on. It's keeping track of 7 tables is not hard once you build up to it and you kind of just are able to follow the action and everything. I'm breaking up. Oh, Jesus. All right. Sorry that it's breaking up. Let's see. Hourly for the month, Greg, was a little over 300. Yeah, Rick, when you're new to online, you definitely have to take it 1 table at a time. Is it still breaking up? Let me know if it's still breaking up or if we're good. Why is our internet so bad? All right, I'm going to stop talking until you guys let me know. Is it better now? We're good? Okay. So, yeah, if you're new to online, you have to build up to it. You start with 1 table and then you build up. I think the internet connection is not working Why? What the heck is going on? It's not working because enough people didn't hit thumbs up button. That's what I think. I'm just kidding. I don't. That's stupid. Um, but yeah. So once you're, I'm going to start to talk again here. Once you're new to online, you build up. You start with 1, then you go to 2. It's really important that you understand the fundamentals, because if you are not fundamentally sound, then each of the smaller decisions will be far tougher. When you know what you're doing in all these pre-flop situations, it becomes far easier to play multiple tables, because those kind of robotic decisions are really, they become robotic. You know that you're playing this pot, you know that you're folding this spot pre-flop, and then when you get into the deeper decisions, you spend more time on those, and then the other ones are easy to just pass through. Ah, that's so sad. I feel sad that Jody's in the other room still right now. And now, and the mic is crackling. I don't understand what's going on with our internet, Jody. Here, we need to. Maybe we need to start doing this from the office instead of the bedroom. I'm not sure. All right. If you guys have more questions for me to answer, while I'm just sitting here without my partner in crime to talk to, Jody, Jody, you can just talk in chat here, and we can just keep going. Yeah. So. Mana said, "I love when you did the play every hand challenge." So doing it in the casino is fun. I did it online for a while too, and that was fun as well. How do I get to know my opponents on a lot of tables? They're all the same opponents, Jim. So they're either somebody that I've already played with before, or I play with them every day, pretty much. And a lot of times they're on a lot of the same tables too. So I just already have a pretty I have a pretty good understanding of what everyone is up to for the most part. I gotta pony up for the faster internet. Apparently, I don't know if it was really windy today here. I wonder if that is it. I mean, I'm connected to our fast internet. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Wild Deuces said, "What resources would you recommend to improve my PLO?" Okay, so definitely Run It Once has always been really good for me, but it also depends on how you learn. So if you're somebody that learns by watching videos and like studying solver type things, then that's going to be good for you. For me, I learned a lot by just playing, especially playing shorthanded and just putting in tons of hours, playing over and over again, and then thinking about situations, thinking about spots, and figuring out why other players were doing what they were doing and what the game looked like, basically, and just learning on the fly. But that's how I learn. I'm not really sure of other PLO resources. Like I know that Upswing has like a PLO lab or something like that. I don't know any of those, so I've never really used them. Once the quarantine is over, I'm going to get the Vision Trainer from Run It Once. It's really expensive though, but once I have more time to study, I plan on using that. Do I use HUD tools and long histories? So I have a HUD, but I don't even really use it at all because I've played with the same people for so long. What I will use is poker or Hold'em Manager. You know, it saves all my hands, obviously. And so if I'm playing against someone every day and I feel like I'm having a little bit of trouble with them or whatever, then I will go in and study the hands that we've played and go through everything that I've played, all the hands that I played with them, hands that they played against other people, try to get into their mind, see how they're thinking, and then go from there. Cold Blood, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Just got back from this COVID run. Hope you're doing well out there. The video is recording in a YouTube player, and we have the Yeti microphone here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Are non-players allowed to monitor? I believe you can watch if you download the client. It's Borgata Poker NJ or Party Poker NJ client. I believe you can watch. I think I'm not sure if the case is the same for PokerStars or not. But honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. It's close, long, pretty close. Not in February though. Yeah, not in February, Jim. Who would be the best tournament coach? I honestly don't know. I'm not really up to speed on coaching. I think so. I know like Ryan LaPlante has a training site, and I know he's done pretty well. I don't know anything about his coaching. Don't know anything about how he is as a coach. Honestly, not really familiar. Not really. Don't have any good recommendations in that area. The one thing I'll say is I would try. I would try to see if you are going to get a coach of any kind, if they'll do like a sample session with you to see if you jive with them. Any coaching that I've done, I've always done like a preview session with the person where we talk for like an hour, and I just want to get into their head, see where they're at, see if we'd be a good fit and things like that. So that's what I would recommend. I don't know if everybody offers that or not. What's up, Jody? She's back. Is she sleeping?
I don't know. I tried to get off the bed and she sprung her little eyes open. So I started the meditation again and just left the phone there. Your text messages were going off on her phone, so it was vibrating on her bed.
Yeah, I have 46 text messages right now. So yeah, Rick said you can observe games. So if you want to, I guess you could watch my games as I'm playing during the day. Obviously not with my cards up. And I don't stream. You can't yawn. They said that already. I don't stream because the player pool is very small, and I don't want to stream and be distracted. Yeah, so Michael, that's what we did for. What did we do that for?
What?
When we did our interview with Boosie and Andrew on the Tells podcast, we plugged directly in. We hardwired your computer.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we just have to do that for Thursdays from now on. I don't know. How do online stakes relate to live? Online, so it's 25 cent, 50 cent online is probably equivalent to 2.5 live, I would say, something like that. So it's as far as skill level goes, I think. So like a 1-2 online game is going to be way, way, way more difficult than a 1-2 live game. 1-2 live would be more like 5 cent, 10 cent, something like that. Did you have a? Everybody's saying how the kids got you today. They didn't even get you today.
Yeah, they didn't. I'm just tired, just because I'm tired, and Cam's just driving me crazy because she can't fall asleep because her nose is stuffed.
Yeah.
And then she complained that it's hot. I tried to turn the AC on, but
our kids' allergies have been really bad.
Oh, they're horrible
the last few days. Yeah, I think overall though, I mean, I don't know. Every day really does run together at this point.
Yeah. Today they were overall they were fine. I mean, Cam is exhausting because she's just like a tornado in the house, and she just like, I walked in her room and there was a green Sharpie on the carpet and no lid. I found her nail polish on the stair railing today. Just, everywhere. Nice. She tried to take a tea bag out of her teacup and run it over my cream carpet today.
When you were in the other room, that was the most we talked about poker on the live stream. It was just straight poker. It was just straight poker talk. That's probably why everybody's hanging out.
Oh.
What?
That was really
that's not because of you. I'm saying people like poker talk. We don't usually just sit here and talk about that was
a good time for the death stare.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to death stare. I wasn't saying because of you they were here. I'm saying that people like to hear poker talk. Anthony said Felix put his Lego truck back together by himself today. I was so proud. What were your proudest moments of each kid?
Ava did a solo in her 4th grade choir that was pretty awesome. Cam, I'm sure it was like watching her do flips and stuff. She always amazes me when she does that.
See, I know you keep saying that I talk really loud, but I feel like you talk really low. I feel like you're like, Cam, she was great and she did this.
No, I'm definitely not whispering.
Oh,
I can hear myself, so I'm not whispering.
It's weird because you're usually...
I don't talk like this anyway.
You're usually the loud one. Like, okay, there's a death stare. There you go. All right, we got one. Okay, continue. So Cam, you said probably cheer related.
Like when she flips and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Andrew, I mean, when he just reads everything right now, it's crazy. It like blows my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, kids are definitely universal. No, you didn't clean that carpet yet. I mean, it's brand new carpet.
Clean what carpet?
I don't know.
No, I shampooed other carpets in the house. The upstairs. This was my area rug in the living room.
Good night, 10 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. Hang in there. Keep working your butt off. Hope you're doing well and stay safe.
Good night.
Chris said it doesn't end when they get older. I believe it.
Oh my God, it's crazy. She just has Cam has really poor executive function, if anybody knows what that is. And it's very frustrating to deal with.
Yeah, so Michael said, I like to hear others complain about their kids. Reminds me mine are not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, our kids are not really that bad. Actually, Trevor had to have an intervention with the girls the other day because they were really...
We're going to do it once. We're going to do psychotherapy intervention once a week.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
And they've been a lot better since then, but I could see today they started to fight again.
Yeah, that's right. That's going to happen every day. They're going to fight.
Yeah, but I mean, right after it, they were doing better. And Cam, she just does not give a flying F what anybody says. So you tell her to do something, she's like, I'm good.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Mike, our son?
Mm-hmm.
And where is Bobby? Where are my people at? I'm very sad. Mike, where's Mike? I haven't seen Mike miss a Thursday night in forever. This is
send out an SOS.
I feel like it's my
signal.
fault. Not you, Michael Ryder. You're here with us. The other Mike, our son. Yeah, everyone whispers, Chris. I'm telling you.
I don't whisper. I actually am extremely loud.
Yeah, you're talking louder now.
But our kids are sleeping.
You want to talk about what we did tonight?
What do we do tonight? I'm still wearing it.
The kids love to do these theme nights, so they want to come up with theme nights. So we've done a couple so far. We did Frozen one night where basically we all dress up in some costume from whatever, and then we make it the theme night. So tonight's theme was Mario Kart. So Jody was Link, and she looked awesome.
I'm wearing Trevor's shirt.
Yeah.
So I could be Link. I had his belts wrapped around me and stuff.
And I was Shy Guy. So we took a picture. Maybe we'll share it somewhere.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
And I dressed Andrew up as Iggy. That was his request.
Iggy, yeah. So Coldblood said, Poker Talk. Andrew Nemi talked about on his live stream yesterday how Brad has more subs than him because he's more straight poker. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. But the reason people want just straight poker, they don't want anything else. But that's definitely not what we're about at all. If anything, it's probably the opposite of that. Especially like with our podcast. I mean, we talk poker very, very briefly on there. Usually I'll just update on the month or, talk a little bit about mindset and stuff like that because, it's a mindset, mental health type podcast. But yeah, my channel will never be just poker hands for sure. I like doing other things, but that's definitely 100% true. People like to just most people just like to see poker hands. So if you want to get subscribers, the formula is very simple. Just put a ton of poker hands in there. And you actually saw it, like at the last video that I put out before the quarantine, there was 93 poker hands, and it was one of my best videos ever. I knew people would just go crazy because it's poker hand after poker hand for 27 minutes straight. Jim said the look wasn't that bad.
Well, that's because it was only a couple seconds long. It's called the Hatton stare.
Yeah. Tom, we can adopt you if you want, buddy. You live close enough.
But you have to participate in theme nights, and you have to create your own costume from what's in the house.
We do have one picture. You don't want to show the picture? Okay. Jody's going to show the picture. Greg said, any hobbies, maybe golf. Yeah, I do golf. I do like to golf. I haven't golfed at all this season, and I barely golfed last season, honestly. I played golf since I was 10 or 11. My hobbies are mostly, I don't know. I mean, I play so much poker. I spend a lot of time with the family.
You can't see that Andrew is dressed up. Andrew has a shell on his back with spikes, and he's got the Iggy Sprout, if you know who Iggy is, and he's holding a wand, but you can't really see it.
Here we go.
Can you see it?
All right. Was it? Oh yeah, my hobbies. What do I do? I don't even really do anything besides play poker and hang out with you guys and spend time with.
You go to the Sixers games.
Oh yeah, so I have Sixers season tickets, so I guess that's a hobby. I don't know.
If you ask my children what my hobbies are, they'll say napping. Even though I haven't taken a nap and I couldn't tell you how long. But Andrew tells me every day that I like to nap. I legitimately haven't taken a nap in forever.
Yeah. Chris, thank you so much for the kind words, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and your family are doing well. And we'll talk to you later.
Bye, Chris.
All right. Long said, by the way, Long, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. He said, what's the thing you're going to do first day quarantine is over? And when is your best guess of when it'll be back to normal?
Trevor's going to do exactly what he's doing right now. He's not going to leave the house. He's going to wear his crappy clothes. He's going to play poker online. He's going to walk around the house, maybe cook something.
I'm a simple man, Jody.
He doesn't want to. The other day, he told me that he walked in the backyard. And I was like, oh, did you walk around the perimeter like I did? And he said, no, I walked up and down the one side of the fence. I didn't want the neighbors to see me. So he's gotten so far into quarantine at this point that he doesn't even want to face the neighbors.
Well, the reason is they're new neighbors. We haven't met them yet. I don't want to meet them over the fence.
Listen, the other day I went outside to get something. Or no, I think I was putting stuff outside for my brother to pick up from the steps. Mm-hmm. And I fell up the steps. And I hurt myself. And the new neighbors were outside.
That's unfortunate. So what's the first thing you will do?
What's the first thing I'll do? I'll probably I'll visit my family, go see my mom. My mom is desperate to hug the kids. I saw my mom the other day and we were all 6 feet apart because we went to, I met my mom and my stepdad and my brother and sister-in-law and niece and nephew down the street to go watch the, the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds fly over. Mm-hmm. My mom called me and asked me if I would meet her down the street to watch it. And we were in the parking lot and she had a mask on and my stepdad had a mask on, but we we stayed all by our own cars and stuff. And she was just staring at me and she said, can I just please hug them? And I said, I don't know. You have to ask Todd. If Todd will let you hug my niece and nephew, then I'll, maybe I'll let you hug them. And she looked at Todd and asked, and Todd said, what are you, crazy? So I'll probably hug my mom and let her hug the kids.
Yeah, my life probably will be exactly the same. And we're going to try to keep the spending the place it is right now too. It's been pretty great for that. I don't know. Honestly don't have a guess as to when it'll be back to normal. I honestly have no clue. I'm not a huge hockey fan, Michael, but if they make the playoffs and stuff like that, then I'll watch because I actually find it pretty enjoyable. It's just I am so invested into the Sixers that it's hard to add in the Flyers as well. But yeah, I do enjoy if they get in the playoff stuff. What they do with season ticket holders during COVID, they stopped taking our payments not even just April, in March. There was no payment in March, no payment in April. So I don't know what the plan is after that. Ralph is trolling.
If I could give you the death stare, Ralph, I would.
Ralph is making a joke because we talk about on the podcast often that the kids think that I do, I put up the Christmas lights this year and the kids were amazed, oh my God, Dad put up the Christmas lights. And Jody's I put up the Christmas lights every single year and you never say anything. And they're like, what? No, you didn't. They don't believe it.
Decorate the whole goddamn house for Christmas by myself.
Yeah. Grilled cheese is much worse than PBJ, lots more fat. Hermit life, 100%. James, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. He said, hi, can we go back to February and do the MGM meetup game again? That'd be fun. That was fun times. Can you believe that we did that?
You should probably announce to your YouTube followers that you will not be attending meetup games ever again because you're never going to leave the house again, ever, for the rest of your life.
That's not true. I'll leave the house again at some point. I was thinking, I know what I want to do when quarantine's over. I want to rent one of Jeremy and Mary's houses in Vermont and go up to Vermont and chill out in quarantine up there. I mean,
then I didn't even think about that because it was the first thing you would do, but I would really like to go to California because I'm most sad that we won't be in Vegas or California this summer like we usually
every
are.
Summer for a long time we've been
our whole relationship
in Vegas, and then we go to California.
Years.
Andrew spent every single one of his birthdays in San Diego, and this will be the first year that he won't do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, the flyover actually went over our house, which is where I had planned to watch it from. I had planned to go out back with the kids and watch it because I was pretty certain that it was going to fly over our house, but my mom lured me out.
James said he has the same headboard. I feel like this headboard's a good background for a live stream.
It's a really big headboard.
Yeah. It's a great headboard.
Is it from Ashley Furniture?
Yeah, I'm going to lock myself in Vermont. So our friends have a couple of vacation rentals in Killington, and they're awesome places. And I would love to just go up there and chill out and enjoy nature, and basically doing what we're doing right now, except for going outside, enjoying nature, and just taking a couple days off of poker.
Usually when we go there, we'll have our friends with us.
Yeah, true. No, it's been brutal, honestly. I mean, no, it hasn't been brutal. It's been interesting. That's the opposite of brutal. I don't know what I'm saying. Normally, when I grind really, really hard like this, it's with like an end goal. It's like, okay, I'm grinding. I know that I have the next 60 days of grind, and then we have 7 days straight where I can't play poker because we're going to be vacationing somewhere. And that's kind of that's what gets me through those 60 days. Like right now, it doesn't, like, I don't even care about an end point. I'm just ready to keep grinding and grinding and grinding.
Yeah.
But like, I know that when we can go somewhere, that I'll enjoy it for sure, and it'll be good to have that break in there, whatever. But it's also different because those breaks are good because you need them when it's just a normal grind. Right now, we're in the it's akin to, you ever see those? What
are you doing with your hands?
I'm trying to talk. You ever see those cash grab machines?
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now. But the machine's not turning off right now. And so I can't turn off until the machine turns off. Then I can take a break and we go on vacation.
I can't believe that you're making people listen to this weird shit.
Okay. Yeah, Ralph would have been going into Vegas right now. Sorry, buddy. It sucks. And Michael had to cancel his Vegas trip for May. That sucks too. Hear anything new on WSOP? Just that they're planning to try to move it to the fall. James said Raymore and Flanagan.
Ours is from Ashley.
They do have great maple syrup. That is very true. Long said, hopefully it's over by the holidays. Would be really weird to be quarantined during Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, agreed.
Oh, please. You would love it. You would love it. Don't try to pretend on here.
No,
you would think it would be the greatest thing in the world if you didn't have to wake up Christmas morning and go all over the place.
Yes, you're right. Thanksgiving, I would miss having everybody over for Thanksgiving.
That's because you want the food.
Yeah.
I can cook.
No, I mean, I enjoy family too. What?
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I enjoy spending time with our family.
Okay.
Nick said, I miss going to Vegas. Nick, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I know it sucks not being able to go. Michael could go for an AC trip. You look like Ricky Bobby when you're waving your hand.
It's so awful.
That's pretty funny.
You know what's nice about being a girl?
What?
Well, at least if you have, like,
boobs?
Long hair. No, boobs.
You get to feel your boobs all the time.
No, if you have long hair, quarantine doesn't matter. Look, my hair's just growing.
Yeah.
I don't need to dye. Are you
saying that quarantine matters for me?
Yeah, your hair is ridiculous.
So when is the live stream haircut gonna happen? Well, we had people that said they would pledge money.
But we have to do it during the day. Oh, wait a second. Where's Ben Adler?
Ben's not here either. I'm telling you. Maybe we just throw everybody off with the fake first live stream. Maybe.
Well, anyway, so we couldn't live stream at night because it's too loud. This is what I was saying. You weren't in the room. It'll be too loud because our house is too open. Everything we don't even do anything downstairs once the kids go to bed. Like we don't watch movies down there or anything because it's so freaking loud.
Sure.
Just come straight upstairs. So
Anthony said the cash grab is inspiring me to put in a night session. Talk me out of it. Okay, so here's the checklist, Anthony. A, are you focused and ready to play? B, are you focused and ready to play? C, do you not care about the results as long as you're focused and ready to play? If all these are correct, you should play a session. If they're not, and you're going to be upset on how things go, I'll tell you, last night, I didn't even tell you this yet, but so I played 2 hours last night from 9 to 11, and I fell asleep at 12:30, I think.
Okay.
Was it? But I normally don't play. I haven't played after 6 o'clock in forever. And I did notice it took me probably an extra 10 minutes to fall asleep last night. Normally, I'm out within a minute.
I think I fell asleep before you got in bed last night.
And on top of that, I usually dream about poker. I dream about hands that I played throughout the day. But these ones were very fresh in my head. And so they were still circulating around as I was trying to sleep. And that always leads to not the best sleep.
I like routinely hear poker sounds just throughout the day, like ghosts.
Yeah. What are the odds AC's open by Memorial Day weekend? I think it's pretty slim.
You skipped one.
What?
Sorry.
I know, we were up here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening. I think it's pretty unlikely. I think, wait, when is Memorial Day? May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Borgata's closed until at least June 1st.
Oh, yeah. So, end of May.
Jim is back. He stirred the pot.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of it.
Tell the truth, are you a way better poker player than Demi, Brad Owen, and Johnny Vibes? Well, I play online poker, so it's a different form of poker. Yeah, I think if I were to play against them online, I'd have a pretty big advantage because I've played online forever. Live, I don't know. I probably played a similar amount of live hours, I would guess, as well. I'm pretty confident in my game against most people. David, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. At what point will you feel comfortable playing live poker again? I don't know. That's a tough question. I really love the meetup games, and I love being social in those atmosphere. In that atmosphere, what am I saying? It's too late for me. But I think I'm going to want to have 6 people at the table, and I'm going to want to have gloves on my hand or something because the chips are so dirty.
No, they're washing them.
Yeah, they're washing them, but
you
then
just need the mask, not the.
I don't know.
What are the gloves going to do? Seriously, because then the germs are on your gloves now. Now you touch your face.
I know.
Doesn't make a difference.
I don't know. It seems so I was never a big germaphobe or anything, but now I'm just like, oh, I don't want anybody near me.
I straight up still have my Link costume on. Look, I have green pants on like a Peter Pan.
That's awesome. But I don't know. I'm assuming once things go back to normal, I'm sure I'll start to feel fine again about playing live poker and everything. Wixie said, good checklist. I'm up almost 4 buy-ins tonight, but last night I wasn't focused, lost like 3 buy-ins, so good advice. Yeah. I mean, it just comes back to simple awareness. We talk about these type of things on the podcast that we do on Wednesdays all the time. If you're not locked in and focused and you're not taking each decision, you're just going to lose money. It's not going to be good. Letter C is debatable. I think I'll play some low stakes PLO instead. Yeah, that's fine too. You could do that. That's fun. It's always good to get in the 4-card streets. How do you shut off your brain? So my bedtime routine, I tell you what, I don't know if you feel the same way. For me, I feel like quarantine has forced me even to even a more regimented system for me. No?
No, I mean, there's some things that I'm trying to create more routines, but no.
So my brain shut off routine at night is shower, tea, shower, tea. What else do I do?
You drink lemon balm tea.
Yeah, and then I play a meditation on Headspace.
No, that's a lie. You play word cookies.
Oh, I play word cookies to get my brain going a little bit, but calm it down. Then I play a meditation. I lay on the bed with my weighted blanket. My sleep has been elite since the weighted blanket has come into play.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I mean, my brain, I still have a constantly moving brain. So like when I'm sleeping, it's still going through all the hands I played that day, the adjustments I'm going to have to make the next day for my opponents. Why did this person do this in this spot? How do I counteract what they were doing? Did I perform my best today? By the way, I did not perform my best today.
Oh, no?
No. Today?
This bed is so uncomfortable right now because I've I forgot to. We don't have any pillows behind us. Oh my god! Did you hear my back just crack?
That was not good.
Holy crap!
Okay, sorry. I would say today was like probably my worst performance day of the month. And I kind of got bailed out again too. I ran really hot in a few spots where I could have really gotten crushed. He's cracking up, huh?
All right. Anyway, let's get through what we were saying.
All others in the casino shut down until June. Keep your hands away from your face. Agreed. Yes, we're still on the wagon. We have not had anything to drink in 2020.
No.
All right. Here's what we were laughing at. I heard Trevor spray some Lysol on Jody before she goes into bed.
Oh my god. No, but so we shower every night, and if I'm like, man, I'm really tired, I'm just gonna go to bed. He's like, you sure you don't want to take a shower? So that's his form of Lysol, I guess.
No, I was saying that for your own good.
Yeah.
I really was.
Yeah. But I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, he I'm surprised he doesn't spray me down with Lysol because he still won't touch any packages out front. Today, an Amazon driver rang the doorbell, and then I told Trevor he had to answer the doorbell because I was still in my pajamas. Because he not only rang the doorbell, but he paused, and then he knocked on the door, and I watched the camera, and he was saying, Amazon delivery, like it was some precious item that he had in his hand, and he was just holding the package. And then Trevor opened the door, and he pointed to it to let us know that it was there. It was freaking cream of tartar. I don't know why he felt the need to knock on the door.
The worst part about that was I was playing 3 tables at the time, and I had a full house on all 3 tables. And I came back and got stacked on 2 of them. Because I was like,
it was the most ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. We have stuff delivered here from Amazon all the time, and no one ever rings the bell. Like the most they'll do is ring the bell and then walk away. But everybody else, they just walk the package up on this and then they walk away. Like he needed to know that we saw this package of cream of tartar.
David, I don't have to make her handle the package. She just does it.
Please. Anyway.
High five.
I'm not fucking high-fiving you.
Put on your hazmat suit.
Seriously.
Yeah, I do realize it could be 2 years before there's a huge diminished risk of C-19. That's rough. If we have to quarantine for 2 years, I'll do whatever it takes for the good of society.
You're so ridiculous.
Do you think you would get tired of me by then?
I wouldn't get tired of you, but I'd be really pissed off if you were just trying to quarantine longer than what was necessary. Because
I'm laughing at Ralph.
You have to see other people. Oh my God. You guys are out of control.
Yeah, I'm okay with seeing other people.
I would, yeah, no. I'm not answering the door in my pajamas.
Do you mukbang the package?
Anyway.
Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. It's okay that you're late. We're going to wrap up pretty soon here. Anybody else rewatching The Sopranos? What else are you watching?
Wait. He just said just had a bullshit car fire run. Don't these people know I'm watching?
Yeah, that's cold bloods out there in the streets doing God's work. I don't think that's what it's called. This is what happens. I'm telling you, you get past that. This is why I can't play poker at night, because I just say shit and I would just click buttons just to see what happens. So yeah, I don't know. That's seriously, I agree with you, Cold Blood. They need to know that you're watching this riveting live stream here. What else we got? Oh yeah. So have you ever seen The Sopranos?
Nope.
I've never watched The Sopranos either. But what are you watching, Jody?
I only watch one TV show, and it's called Vanderpump Rules. And I watched that show specifically because I love it, and I've always watched it. But I can only watch one episode a week. I have a major issue where I can't just watch TV like a normal person. I can only binge watch. Yeah. So I just don't watch anything so that I don't binge anything.
It's good. I don't watch anything either. I watch 0 shows. I'm like one of the few people. People are like, "Oh, did you see that?" I'm like, "Nope."
I know. All of our friends, they just keep talking about Tiger King. I saw Ralph just said Tiger King for president. We did not watch it.
Yeah. Nope. I don't have any interest in watching TV.
I don't really have interest in watching Tiger King.
I don't have interest in watching anything.
See, so I love Ozark, and Ozark season 3 came out, and I binged it, and I watched it in about 2 days, and now I'm done. So
This is making me realize that I'm a very simple person.
yes, you should go live in like Lancaster.
Yeah, I could live with the Amish. I'll hang out with the Amish all day. Okay, so Long said he's in downtown Philly. Been noticing more cars on the road lately. Not sure if things are starting to reopen or people are just getting restless and going on joyrides. Yeah, maybe. I know that in Jersey on starting
May 2nd.
Saturday, is it? The golf courses and parks are all open again.
Yeah, which I'm fine with the parks, but Trevor got a mass group text from golfers in the area that my dad is friends with, saying they were going to go golfing on Saturday. So I made sure to tell my dad he was not golfing, but he said he didn't want to.
Tom just doubled up on an FA call. Way to go, Tom. Do it. Rick's 20-something-year-old daughters want to watch the Star Wars movies. I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies.
I have seen the Star Wars movies.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen. Is there zero distraction when you play? It depends. Some days there's no distraction. Other days I have a kid in the office with me doing their schoolwork or something. But usually it's just if there's one or two tables going or whatever. I would definitely play my best with zero distractions. But, it's going to happen when the kids are home. Today, Andrew was doing his work while I was playing, which meant that he had a video up.
He doesn't do his work.
So his work is all the time is like a YouTube video. So he had his YouTube video up on my laptop while I was grinding, but he was just paying attention to the hands that I was playing. And he's like, "Oh, that guy just checked, Dad." I'm like, "Yeah."
He actually came out into the living room. Every morning I read like one chapter of this book that I have, and I was reading, and he came out and he said, "Mom, Dad just checked every single time until he got to the end and he won." I was like, "Okay, buddy, thank you for the update."
A lot of times I'll go to the bathroom and I'll have him sit there to see if I get any action, and if I'm sitting out at a table, I'll come back and I'll be like, "All right, this is what happened. This guy went all in. He won the pot." I'm like, "All right, cool. Thanks for letting me know, buddy." And he's funny. He knows all of my favorite opponents, like the VIPs, the superstars that pay our bills. He knows them all. He knows all their names. And he knows their avatars and stuff too. So like one of them will sit down, he'd be like, "Oh, look, and I'm not going to say their name."
Yeah, he's definitely very bored with his kindergarten work. He is so past what he's doing. And so he's just like, he's starting to annoy me a lot when he does his work because he's just messing around now instead of focusing. When this started, he would just sit down and do his work and be done. And now it's getting to be the opposite because he's super duper bored.
Yeah. But if I'm playing like higher stakes, or if I have more than 2 tables, probably I need zero distraction. So I'll have everybody out, and then I can just lock in and focus.
So much.
All right, we got to wrap this up.
Ozark is awesome. I loved every season, and Sneaky Pete. If you haven't seen that was a great show. Even Trevor watched that.
That was one show that I actually did watch, and I enjoyed it quite a bit.
And I believe what was there 3 seasons, and it's done. So they're not making any more, but it was awesome.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yes, the kids do have chores.
Yeah, they do have chores. All right, Jim, take care. Greg, thanks for hanging out. Michael, Nick, Tom, Rick, Wild Deuces, John. Who else? Everybody else in there? Anthony. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Ralph, see you, buddy. And I guess we'll just wrap up. Oh, Ben, there you go.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, easy fix. Just avoid the synthetic versions and you'll be good to go. And just like if you're eating a wide variety of vegetables and stuff, you'll be perfectly fine.
Bye, James. Bye, Mana Mana. See you guys all next week. Hopefully, check out the podcast that we do every week. It's in the Apple Store. It's also on Stitcher and all those other places. Search for Raising the Nuts. It comes out every Wednesday. The most recent episode that came out yesterday is entitled "We're Losing It," because we were losing it. It's pretty funny, I think. So check it out. Give it a 5-star rating. Leave a review for us if you can on those places. And we'll read it on the air next Monday when we record the podcast, which comes out on Wednesday.
Yes.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.